Hello, welcome to ShropshireStar.com. My name's Jonny Drury. I'm alongside Salop main man, correspondent Ollie Westbury. After Shrewsbury have chucked in another 5 goals, 9 goals in 2 games after a bad run of results. They say it's a funny old game, football, and it certainly is. It's proper turnaround at the Montgomery Waters Meadow. What did you make of that one?
Well, I mean, it's just first and foremost, it's just an absolutely fantastic result, isn't it? To get 4 goals last week was kind of like a dreamland, but to back it up with scoring 5 today, I mean, it's I'm running out of words to describe it, I suppose. But yeah, a fantastic result, and to be honest, they could have got more as it kind of went on. But no, it was a comfortable win in the end. Cambridge weren't very good. But that's not Shrewsbury's fault, is it? They turned up, put in a ruthless performance. Players from the bench came on, made an impact, and there were some outstanding individual goals in there as well, weren't there? So yeah, I mean, what a brilliant afternoon. I suppose the only slight blot on the copybook was the fact that they let one in, which was a bit of a shame. But there you go. No, fantastic. 2 wins on the trot, up to 11th in League One. Things are looking up.
Things certainly are looking up. That first period wasn't the best game of football that up until the goal will live long in the memory, but 2 goals come certainly out of nowhere. Certainly that second one, a great strike from Jordan Shipley, and in a commanding position at the break without having dominated the game, really. Yeah,
of course. I mean, we've just spoken to Steve Cottrell, and he has just said in his post-match press conference that he felt that that Shrewsbury started both halves a little bit slow. I think slow was the word he used. I'd have to double check, but he said that they weren't quite on it at the start of both halves, which is probably fair. But once they kind of got it, I think when they got that goal in the 30th minute, it really kicked them into gear, didn't it? And it looked like they could have got those couple of saves. I think Shipley had an effort, Street had an effort saved by the goalkeeper. And then obviously Shipley's goal, I mean, that was an outstanding finish, wasn't it, from 25 yards. It's one to watch back later, curled right into the top corner. So yeah, fantastic goal, 2-0 at half time, didn't flatter them really. I thought that was a fair reflection on the first half, even though it was a bit of a slow start. But yeah, the second half started in a similar way. I'd have said it's probably Shrewsbury a little bit slower. Probably you'd expect Cambridge to come out and look to try and put the record straight at the start of the second period. But Matt Pennington, he scored so many goals for a centre half. That's his 6th goal of the season now. He'd head his mum's head off. He just loves a header. Loves a header.
He'd head a brick.
He'd head a brick, yeah. So yeah, inside the 6 yards, powerful header, 3-0. Shame to let that one in, but then Christian Saydee, outstanding individual goal. He kind of sat the keeper down and fired in, didn't he? And then Leahy to finish it off, just knocking it into the top corner. So brilliant afternoon for Shrewsbury. On to MK now.
And it has turned around so quickly. What has been the difference for you? Obviously, fans will be watching this and going, "Well, we scored 9 goals. That's the difference." But what have you seen anything different in the performances, or is it just sort of rub of the green stuff? Things are hitting the back of the net. They're getting that little bit of sort of lady luck on their side, or is there something that they're doing differently?
I think goals change games, don't they? For a start, goals change games. In my humble opinion, I didn't think they were that bad over that Christmas period. They lost to Cambridge on Boxing Day, and it was a game they did not deserve to lose. In my view, I thought that Town were slightly the better team. I didn't think it was a game of much quality, but they ended up losing, which is a blow, which is a shame for them. But and then Cheltenham came, and they should have been 2 or 3-0 up at half time against Cheltenham, and they weren't. And you've seen today that once you get that goal, the kind of confidence flows, and then you can build from it. And then obviously, what happened at Fleetwood and the red cards have not helped over that period. So I don't think too much has changed. Probably they've been a little bit more clinical in front of goal. They've had a check when they've scored like today. They've scored some half chances, haven't they? Shipley's goal, I mean, when that ball's rolled out to him there, I mean, it was a little bit bobbly, wasn't it, the pitch today? We were not expecting him to just bend that one into the top corner like he did. And the way Leahy hit that one into the top corner right at the end as well. So, and the same for Saydee, he picked up the ball where he did, ran as far as he did, took I don't know how many players on, sat the goalkeeper down and fired it past 2 blokes on the line. I thought it was some exceptional finishing, and I suppose it just demonstrates the quality that they actually do have in the squad. So, all round, good day's work.
Certainly all round good day's work on a freezing cold day here at the Montgomery Waters Meadow. 2 wins in 2 for Salop, hopefully make it 3 in 3 on Tuesday evening. Final score from the Montgomery Waters Meadow: Salop 5, Cambridge 1. And for all the rest of your reaction, head over to ShropshireStar.com.